Welcome to my home. I am excited for this video. I am going to take you through, I think probably just the first floor of my house because I may have a lot to talk about, and tell you some of the projects that I want to accomplish and some of the things that we've already done. We have lived here almost a year now. I've done a few things and I have so many things that I want to do. So as I talk about them, I will share pictures of what I'm thinking in my head, some inspiration pictures, so you can get an idea of what I am talking about. Are you ready to do this? Let's do it together. All right, here we have my front entryway. If you can tell, I did paint the door a light gray color. I do love that. I would love to add some sort of board and batten in here. I'm thinking more floor to ceiling. It's just been a little difficult to really think about because there are so many doorways and a door. It would need to continue through here, but I feel like that is probably what I will end up doing, something floor to ceiling. So let's stop right here. I love my entryway table. It's Studio McGee, the lightest Studio McGee. I am still debating on these pictures. I do like them. I just want to make sure that I will love them long term. As soon as Christmas is done, I'm going to style this nicely. I am finally at the point where I don't have kids. Okay, I take that back. 2 of my kids would probably play with any decor that I have down there, my 4 and 6-year-old. I'm gonna try to style it super cute. I do like the baskets and a blanket for some coziness. And I do have our Simply Safe hidden back there. So let's swing around here into my office. I painted that wall a few months ago. I love it. I am trying to decide if I actually want to paint the entire room that color. My vision for this room was to always have some sort of focal wall, again with the board and batten idea, or some sort of wallpaper. My issue again is that this is the wall you see when you first walk in. So obviously that makes a good focal wall. It's just that the window is there. So if I did like square board and batten, the window would very much mess that up. This wall over here would make a great focal wall, but you have to walk into the room to really see the whole thing. I would like a new desk. This is just sitting there, but I need a bigger desk. The carpet is fairly new and I love it. I like the lamp in the chair. I do have another chair that goes in here, but how this room is set up right now, it just won't fit at the moment. I am debating getting rid of my piano. Obviously, I need something on this wall. I would love to add this shelving unit in my office. I love it. I need some storage in here, so the shelf that I really, really want does not allow that. All right, so let's head into the dining room. And no, I did not pick up for you. Love the light. That was a splurge. Love the table. I do want to eventually replace these black chairs with the all cloth chairs. The other cloth chair that goes over here is in the office for now. I love this picture. I think it's the perfect spot for it. That plant's okay. I just kind of set it there. But in the model home of our house, okay, those are returns. Just ignore those. This wall had the most amazing trim. The molding was amazing. I am kind of tempted to recreate that. It will take some time. So that's going to be a big project. I also considered, maybe doing this wall, once it has trim on it, doing it a darker color, a moody green or a blue gray. This chair, I need to get out of here. I thought maybe a bar cart would look cute there. We actually don't drink. I got this beautiful sideboard at IKEA. It has amazing texture and I love it. And so that will probably stay in here. I can't wait to decorate the top of that. All right, let's head over to my coffee bar area, and this is almost done. So the only thing is that I have not finished the top. So I just need to caulk and fill in the holes, and then I can paint it black. One day I'd like to organize this all nice, and I also can't wait to decorate that. But let's swing around here. I have a huge empty wall. All right, so here's the wall behind me. I have 3 options. One is wallpaper. I would definitely be doing peel and stick wallpaper in any of the areas that I talk about wallpaper because I don't want something permanent. I change my mind often, and so I would do something peel and stick. Another option would be just to leave it white like it is and add some big pieces, maybe a gallery wall, maybe a bunch of smaller picture, maybe some like wooden discs or something that would fill up a lot of the wall. Another idea is to do some sort of board and batten. I don't want too much of that all over my house, so I need to decide the other areas. Here's a little tip I have for you. We have lived here almost a year, like I said. I am taking my time. I really want to think about the spaces and live in them and decide this is what I want to do. If you are a person like me who is a little bit indecisive, like I know what I like, but I want something that's timeless and classic, but also unique to my personality. And I hope that's how you are too, because that's what makes our houses unique and different from each other. Let's come over here. All right, so here you can see the entryway. I do need to paint the door. I have been working on painting the walls. I don't know if I'm just gonna paint, I think I'm gonna just paint the doors white and just have this one and my pantry one be the gray. We have a closet that, no, let's not talk about that. I need to do that. We have a half bath, which yes, this will get something done to it because it's just builder grade and basic. I do have this shelving unit that I love, but we will eventually replace the sink and I will do something fun in here. This is probably one of the last rooms to get tackled down here because no one sees it unless they actually go in there. All right, so we have the living room and it is, I'd say, pretty much almost done. We are gonna finish the fireplace this weekend. Let's talk about what we are finishing. I just spray painted these sconces. 2 are gonna go on either side. I may eventually do handles on those. I'm just not there yet. We have a little bit to finish here. There are just a few small things that I need to do in this room. Behind me, those pictures just need to get moved over a little bit now that we added the bookcases there. They're not centered. I did those myself. They were an easy DIY project. They actually have my kids' initials hidden in them. So each one has the first letter of their first name in it. So they're kind of special to me. Another thing that I need to do in here is just kind of figure out my pillow situation. I have pillow issues. Let's talk about that later. Another thing that we're gonna do all over the house is add trim to the windows. And we actually added trim in our last house to some of the windows. We started to do that and it looked so much better. So we will do those. That will get done at some point, as well as all the other windows. Maybe that's a project that I could tackle by myself. All right, we're going to move on to the rest of the main floor. Are you ready for this? I am. All right, we added these cabinets. So there was nothing here, and so we purchased these on our own. As you can see, we're gonna be working on something up there the next 2 weeks. I'm excited about that. The main thing that I'm focusing on in the kitchen area are 2 things. One, we are building our cabinets up to the ceiling. So this is what they look like right now with just some trim. We take that off and we build them up. It will look like these. Don't mind those, they are driving me nuts. We're having a crown molding issue, so hopefully that gets figured out soon. And as you can see, we are working on this one too. I will come back over here in a minute though. Let's go back over here. I will be adding backsplash over here, but this is one of my backsplash options. I'm actually having a very hard time with my backsplash because your backsplash will make the kitchen look completely different. I mean, I could go this way, I could do a subway tile, which I don't like, but it will just give the kitchen a completely different look. And I mean, that's like a great thing, so that again, like your house is so unique to you, but it's also stressful because that is much more of a permanent and expensive thing to do. Whatever goes here will also be going in the main kitchen area as well. Let's continue. So we have our table and chairs are new. Once my kids don't spill so much food, I would like to get all cloth chairs. But for now, these ones are so easy for the kids to get in and out of, and when they spill things, it's just easy to clean it up. I would like a new rug at some point soon. I have something new for right there. I am so excited. As soon as the Christmas tree gets put away, I have something new, and I think I'm actually gonna paint it. So that will be a DIY project I would like to share with you. And my plans for this area right here, because the couches will stay like this, I have a big unit here. I'm going to do, I think, a stand-up light and some sort of end table in there. All right, my light is fairly new. I'm keeping that. The island. Oh, I have big plans for my island. Basically, I want to make it look custom. So let's take a look here. As you can see, this countertop overhangs right here. I would love to make this look like all one piece and do some trim pieces on it. Right now, I am loving vertical shiplap, but it would probably be painted dark because I like the more modern vibe. I'm not usually a shiplap person, but I think I can make it look more modern. All right, so again, we are going to build this up to the ceiling. I would love to add some sort of panel in here, just painted the same color as the cabinet so that the fridge looks a little more built in. I do love our white fridge. It doesn't show fingerprints. It is so nice. I hated the stainless steel and the fingerprints. I saw, and I'm gonna show the picture from Thrifty Decor Chick. I follow her on Instagram. She did this amazing organizer on the side of this wall. Thought that was amazing. So it would be really fun to do something neat there. I would love to do something on the sides of this cabinet. Some sort of, again, trim pieces. I think trim pieces really make your house stand out. And there are just so many options you can do. So we will change out the molding on the door when we do the windows to something more modern. I have even thought about changing out the door eventually to like maybe like a frosted glass door or something different, but again, not there yet. All right, so backsplash will go back here. Crown molding still needs to go up at the top. So let's go over here. My plan is to get rid of this cabinet and do floating shelves. Big, chunky, light wood shelves. I will put a few things, like a few dishes. I have some cute black dishes. There's nothing in it. I feel very blessed that this kitchen has so much storage and I don't need these. That is one of the reasons why we actually moved. The tricky part is there is electrical here. We have to deal with that. So not only do we have to take the cabinet down, we have a puck light under the cabinet, and we need to deal with that. We will also be putting trim around the window when we do the backsplash. This will be up to the ceiling soon. All right, so one of the great things about the builder that we chose is they have these things called the planning center, which I desperately wanted. So this is our planning center. We have 2 chairs, a nice big desk area. I will say the one thing, if you're building a home or you could change it, the outlets are so high. And that means when you plug something into them, like you can just see the plug. I mean, why? I wish that they were down lower. We have a big calendar, which is necessary for our family, and I can put my kids' school papers back there. I would love to add, I mean, some wallpaper would be cute back here. I also considered doing backsplash, but that would be a lot of backsplash. The last area is our mudroom area. These are the IKEA PAX system, and we install those ourselves. The only thing I really want to do in here is give it a coat of paint. So whether that's just white paint like the rest of the house that I'm slowly working on, maybe like there's no windows in here, so I'd love to do a moody color, but I think it would be too depressing. You know, maybe I'll add a picture here. We really don't need like any storage on the wall because we have enough in these. When my kids get older and maybe this isn't used quite as much, we will put doors on these. We do have a closet back there, which we need to build some shelves in. That is it for my first floor project idea list. I'm sure I will come up with more. I am so glad you came with me today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I have so many fun things planned for us to do. I hope you have a wonderful day.